Okay, I've got a little project I've been doing for a little phone here, which is initially it was to remove the screen and take off all the cracked glass and then replace it with the replacement screen. And reading online, I was told don't come down here because you will clip this piece off here, which disconnects from the piece behind it, that piece there. So I tried a little project with somebody who knew a bit about soldering, but unfortunately it didn't take, and we ended up with a small little accident over there. But anyway, I've managed to clean that up, and I ordered up a replacement flex cable, which was under £4. And then I went online to have a look at how to remove this thing. So one of the things I've done is I've stuck this down here to prevent any accidents on the screen itself. Now, because this has been repaired before, unlike some of the videos, everybody was very worried about cracking this with good reason, because this is super thin, this glass, it really is. But I've been fortunate enough that the previous repair, I mean, they've been like 140, 150 pound, £100 repairs, and basically it's not glued down, so I've been able to get access to it. But what I wanted to show you today, if I can make sure we've got enough light on here, is we're all told that you've got to unclip this little black clip here, or they say just unclip it, but you have absolutely no idea what they're talking about. Oh, just unclip this little black thing here. Well, I'm hoping that this will be zoomed enough to show that that piece there is the bit that you need to unclip, and you pop it up that way. So I'm going to show you from this angle, and you clip it up from there, and you just pull it up. And I used this tool which comes with a screen replacement kit, and I just went under and I clipped up. Once you know which way it's got to move, then it does clip up quite easily. Now my next part I've got here is that this bottom bit is being glued down. So I'm trying to dig my way a little bit to unloosen it, but I'm now going to do a small tiny weeny bit of heat with a hairdryer, which is not the ideal solution, but I'm going to give it a little go. Okay, so getting a little bit further with that now. Still quite tight in there. I think when people come in and they repair these things, they put a lot of tape down, and they know what they're doing. They've got good reasons for doing it. And the only reason I am playing with this is because you can buy one of these new for 169 now. So I'm not going to go pay 100 quid to go and get it repaired when there's already another phone that's on contract now, a new S5. So this is just a replacement phone, backup phone. But I have to say that this is quite awkwardly done here now. I mean, this bit will come off here now, it will slide out, but it's well and truly glued in there. So I'm going to have a little play with that and try and wiggle that out. Okay, let's have a look, see if that's loosening up a bit. See, what's going to happen eventually is that I should be able to just pull it out, but I have to get it to that point up at the top there. So this is the bit that's really jammed in. I certainly hope I haven't damaged some of the other. Need to be careful not to over pull this as well, because I'll pull some wires out there. See, it's starting to disintegrate now, which is not ideal. I don't know why they do it like this. This is ridiculous. Quite ridiculous. Oh well, I'll keep fiddling with that. I'm going to put that on pause and just get on with it. Okay, eventually we got some movement on there. So it's now off. There it is. So I should try and zoom in on this little black clip, but hopefully I can show you here. I'm not going to put any pressure on actually. This is the whole thing where you've got to be delicate because it's a clip, and if I go push there I could damage the screen. So turn it over. These are being glued on a bit as well, so they can come off. And I guess I'll give this a little go now. Make sure I don't scratch it with this stapler. Alright, so there's no wrong way you can do this. There's only one way you can get this in. Okay, so we're going to flip it. Oh, going that way, aren't we? That's it. Gently bring it back over. I mean, as I said, I've been very lucky that I am able to get in this way. Let me just get that in the light. In fact, I'm going to move this around this way. Here. Let's see if that helps. Tuck that in there. Hopefully that's not too bright now. Okay, so we want it that way. Now the question is, do I glue this or not myself? I'm not too sure. I think I'm going to leave it. Problem is that once you've made that decision, let's get the tweezers. Once you've made that decision, then you're stuck with it. In fact, there's already a bit of glue on that anyway. Okay, so let's just very carefully pick that up. Oh, there we go. Right, just gentle wiggle. Yeah, I think that's as far as it goes. Best way to tell is if you clip it down. That's it, just a push. Is it in? It's in. Right. Let's give that a test. So that needs to stick on there. That over there. I presume it's probably got to get some form of a connection there. Like that. Okay. Right, let's put the battery in, see what happens. I am no expert on this, so if this looks extremely painful to those that know what they're doing, please bear with me. Should I put the back on now? Yeah, I think I'm going to put the back on. I don't need it off actually now, because I was going to go in that way, so I'm going to quickly do that. Okay, so I haven't taken any fancy bits off. You get 3 screwdrivers for this kit. You want the one with the flat Phillips end. Okay, so that one will be there. So might as well pop them all in with the tweezers. That one was missing when I undid the cover, so don't know what happened to that one. I'll leave that one there. That one there. 2 more. That one there. And that one in there. Okay, I'll probably fast forward this section anyway, so it's not going to be excruciatingly painfully boring. This is quite simple. Just screw the back on. Not quite sure how tight to tighten these, but I think that should be enough. Okay, so turn it over. That's got to be like that. I've still got to work out how I'm going to do this this glue bit here, because this obviously needs to stick down a bit on here. Right, pop the battery in. That's it. Switch on. Right, we have lights. I can't begin to tell you how good that feels, because I've had this phone now for about 3 weeks now trying to fix it, so that is a good feeling. We have lights. Good one.